Karma rehashes a lot of the existing attacks from the Redcoat boss, such as the lasers, summoning the rock structures, and the gun attacks. However, drifting includes some noticeable downgrades, like the gun and the removal of the gold pouch attack.
Wow, this is what I call a remake. You changed so much stuff. I hate guns, so putting in magic wands and pixel 3D guns made me very giddy.
Turned Wild West boss into a sprunky OC.
Much worse movements. BG movements and effects is very empty. Second part of boss fight has static BGs.
The health bar was a very good addition, and I really liked the design of it. The death animation was also chef's kiss. It reminded me of Torok's death from Avatar.
Visuals overall seem quite dull, and I wish they shined out more like the original. Some effects could have also been more fleshed out, and the same can go for the overall atmosphere of the boss fight.
Very good. Lots of new things and mechanics. Even if quality is lacking, it still expands quite well on the original idea. Dolphe, if you are reading this, you are gay. Join 500 billion giveaway.
The one most upsetting design choice was separating the sword and the ship from Excalibur, which is what made it unique. The ideas are mostly still the same, with just some saws or bullets.
Creative expansion. Bro just recolored it orange and called it Desolation. That's not creativity, that's laziness with extra steps.
Massive, and I mean massive improvements from the OG, but...
Visually, the level looked okay at best. It seems unpolished or at times just incomplete, as if some extra elements were missing.
The boss fights are not expanded significantly. For the most part, only some new attacks are introduced, which although are unique, end up barely standing out and get lost in what already existed.
I liked what I saw, but it was too short. I would really recommend some Viagra. It not only allows things to be longer, but also allows people to finish.
It somewhat feels like the original, but mostly not. It seemed repetitive, and the boss would often resort to spamming the ground slam, which is what the original pretty much offered too.
It mostly feels like a visual and stylistic change, with Electro's theme just being switched to the Void.
The movements, effects, background, and design are moved up to 2.2 standards, so that was nice to see. I think there was still more that could have been done to improve the boss, such as new choreography or the use of scale and Z-axis movement.
Same boss with worse colors.
There was a new attack where he gets void-looking orbs and sends them at the player, and other new attacks like laser drones, summoning a saw, electric beams, and mech gloves shooting at the player from the background.
I like that one-orb attack. It reminds me of Syndra's ult from League of Legends, or Arcane on Netflix, or TFT.
Virtual made a really great improvement from the original boss fight, and the effort is shown pretty clearly. The movements are much more fluid, composed, and modern.
The elephant in the room, the laser attack. This attack specifically, while only being an attack that occurs twice, is a clear highlight and upgrade from the original. It just portrays tons of impact.
Wow. Massive improvements. The original was ass, but yours is actually kinda good.
Older attacks are made to look better, new ones are introduced, and everything looks super clean and polished. Some additional work against repetitiveness could have been done, but otherwise, it's amazing.
Oh my god.
All of the ideas of the boss are fresh and new while keeping the intent of the original boss fight design. It creatively expands on the boss, but what this entry has over other entries is that each expansion is conceptually unique and specific to the boss fight. I think the only complaint I would have is to make the pre-drop a little bit better, but that's it.
At some point, the Redescendant does become a little messy visually. The level itself is well-rounded but also feels unpolished. I need to also mention the effects used together with the attacks, which somehow made the overall visuals, again, appear more messy.
Yes, this literally just screams creative expansion and does literally everything right from this perspective. Completely new and unique, improved, respecting the original ideas, and enhancing them properly without straying too far or breaking any rules.
Did bro add the Pytharodox to the level? I thought the beginning of the boss fight was the end, and the end of the boss fight was the beginning, and the end of the boss fight was very high quality, while the beginning and the end is high-low. Very cool concept, and executed very well.
The Redescendant in nearly all ways is an upgrade to the creator. It features more grand visuals, more trigger logic, more interesting gimmicks, better designs, and a more complete experience. I will say, the original has slightly more polish, as some of the visuals in the Redescendant can feel a bit messy.
I liked all the new domain expansions in the level. It was also very creative.